And then just speaking about X factors, just kind of, I'm curious about you with your X factor, like, because when I look at you as a fighter, there's just kind of something about you I can't put my finger on, but in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I know Marcus likes to get that work in. Like, he's never, I don't think you ever like kind of struggling with going to training like we were talking about earlier. So what's your X factor? Do you think it's like your mindset? Is it how you like some of your techniques in your fighting? Like, yeah, I'm just kind of curious about that.
Yeah, I definitely think the mindset plays a big part in it, but also the mindset that I take with me to training as well, that I've acquired through a long time of being around great men who have done the same thing. I really got to give it all up to them. Because man, they inspire me so much, and they have inspired me throughout the years. And it's built so much. And then on top of that, my relationship with God. Like He gives us breath every single day. And it's like, what we do with that breath every day is like honoring Him or dishonoring Him, and not to say I'm perfect. I make mistakes all the time, but the closer I get to Him, the more I focus on Him and honoring the gift that He's giving me, it makes it so much easier to get up and get after it. It makes it so, even stepping in the cage, like I understand I can get hurt. I understand that this is violent. I understand that all these different things, but it's like, I am blessed with grace to do this, and I don't know how many more times it's going to be. Maybe that was the last time. Maybe, I don't know how many more times it's going to be. So walking in that type of path really just dials me into being free. Like I'm free from all the outcomes, right? Everyone's so focused on outcomes. I'm free from those outcomes because I'm not focused on outcomes. I'm focused on being grateful with everything I've been gifted every day. And I really think that changes things for me.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Kind of like to compare like some of like myself to that a little bit. Like I almost got more grateful because I'll tell you like with doing the interviews and my like Perry Punch account, like I quit working and shit like that a little while ago, so I've been grinding at it. And that almost made me more grateful. Did you feel like that when you stopped working at the weed grow, that like you almost got more grateful the more you dived into it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was
Yeah,
grateful
yeah.
for them severing me. I was grateful to be able to show up to practice and train. I was grateful to go through all the heartaches. I was grateful to all the down points, all the moments where I felt like, man, where am I going with this? What's going on? Am I doing right by my family? I was grateful for all of it. And I'm grateful now for it all too, because it built something in me that no one could take away. UFC, Bellator, anything I do for the rest of my life, right? Like no one's gonna be able to take away the things that have been built inside of me through this journey.
Yeah, 100%. And like I don't know, something about the pressure kind of that like you put on yourself, it forces you to be grateful. You can't take things for granted. You got to be grateful for your opportunities to like go and pursue your dreams essentially.
Absolutely. You put so much effort in. What if you're not grateful for it? That's why you decide to quit. It's so much easier to quit when you lose your grace, when you lose your gratefulness or thankfulness. Because a lot of people never get a chance to take that step. And if you've taken that step, be grateful for the fact that you've taken that step. There's going to be losses. There's going to be learns, but that's something that we should be grateful to, because as long as you can learn from your losses, wins, whatever it is, as long as you're learning and growing from every single one of them that come past you, there is no loss. I really believe that.
And just use that to get better. Nobody has like a straight fucking line up to success. So if you do have a speed bump, just use that to get better.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And it's inevitably going to make you do it anyway. So you get to choose. You can use it to make you get salty, or you can use it to make you get better. I feel
Yeah.
like the latter is probably the better.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.